Hey folks, welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5. So we spent, it's actually Sunday night. Oh, it's actually Monday morning technically. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Gotta work in a couple hours, but you know, gotta do the recording and excited about Kansas Lottery, excited to play a game that I'm good at. I qualified for the Indy 500, quick little note here. Qualified for the Indy 500, was running all right for the extended period of 12 laps that I ran. I got tight, as you do in the dirty air, and so I came off the gas. I let someone go by me. After they went by me, no one was really there. I went to bring it down into my line, and I got just hit on the back right or back left wheel. Sent me spinning backwards up into the wall. Got the car repaired, and the steering wheel was still jacked to the right about 90 degrees after repair. So we didn't actually do anything in the Indy 500, which sucked. But I talked to a lot of people, and a lot of really good drivers wrecked out of races. So I'm not going to sit there and let that hurt my desire to run in iRacing. And the good news is I got all my streaming stuff set up, so we're going to be doing some of that coming up in the future. But right now we're going to focus on the Kansas Lottery 300. We got the 84 all green for the first time. Should be interesting. And we'll get out there, do a little bit of practice, and as we always do, we'll see you right before qualifying. Yeah, we weren't able to get it. It's whatever. 39.45, obviously our best lap. We mainly ran 32.2 for the most part. That was consistently what we ran. So we'll put down our qualifying lap, get ourselves some mid-pack-ish, and then work our way up through the rest of the race.
All right, driver.
All right, if my voice sounded different or anything, I fixed it. It might have been all right, but I looked over and I noticed that my microphone was picking up me shifting while I wasn't talking, and the mic shouldn't be open at that point, and then I saw that it was set to front and back or whatever. Anyway, on to our qualifying.
Okay, fast lap here.
Qualifying lap now underway. And nice 1 and 2, very smooth. Let's get through to 3 and 4 here. Running the high line apparently there. I'll bring it down now, but that was not great by me at all. Not great. Speed was up though, and that was kind of good. We'll see. It was not a bad lap considering it was such a bad 3 and 4. 20th place. That's not terrible either. Top 5, Mayor Creed, Hemrick Jones Jr. We're the first custom driver. Malone 21st, Cost 24th, Perez 25th, Lane 26th, Bethel 27th, Norton 28th, Oliveira, Smith, Graham, Schildhouse, Kane, Chavez, Egan, Carpenter round out your top 36. Got 100 laps here to get 5 positions. Justin Haley, drafting buddies. He's our pal. Bryce Egan goes to the back after failing multiple optical station scannings. Sheldon Creed fails technical inspection. That's why he was so far up front. Now he's in the back.
Starter has the green flag in his hand.
Let's get this going.
Green flag, green flag.
I spent so much time last week focusing on the...
Still there?
I spent so much time last week focusing on the Indianapolis race that it's just nice to be back in this, but it's very different feeling. So hopefully I'll be able to kind of get used to it pretty quick. I was very disappointed with that race and where it ended up. Oh, by the way, we're on legend difficulty, just so you know. Yeah, that race was rough. I don't know really what else to say to it. That race was rough.
Got one down low.
I had to get on the brakes to avoid things there, but we're good. We're coming up the middle with a nice run now. Is that gonna... Yeah, that's fine. I know gears are set for 3 gears here, but the 4th gear seems to almost give you more power because it brings up the RPM, so... I'm just trying to figure out what's going to work for me to get around some of these drivers. Able to get around Allgaier on the outside. So we've got Alfredo on our inside. Austin Hill in front of us. That was bad of me. Time to lose a spot or two. Maybe we'll get it on the run out, but that wasn't pretty, as Brendan Poole's going to get on the inside of Justin Allgaier, taking the position from him. And now we're just looking at whatever we can do. Oops. Whoa. I was trying to switch it up to fourth to get a little more drive there. This is all backwards. I should just leave it alone. That was almost absolutely deadly for us. That was terrible. That was really, really bad. I need to focus and just start driving the car. Also, I'm feeling in the center of the turn, we're getting super loose, which I'm worried about as the tire wear goes on. Is that going to affect us here? Not sure.
Careful, still there.
Trying to get or stay in Ryan Truex's draft as we're on Daniel Hemrick's inside.
Careful, still there.
Get ourselves into 18th place. Austin Hill finds a hole on the inside from us, and we're going to battle it out with him and try to keep this spot, as he is pretty strong on the inside. But we're going to get into Ryan Truex's draft,
Careful, still there.
and there he goes. But maybe we'll have a good drive off through 4. Maybe not. I don't really know. I was actually going to try this because I had my F1 rim on. I have just 2 rims for this. Rims are your steering wheels for those of you who don't follow simulation racing and all that. And I have an F1 rim that I was using for the Indy race. It's pretty much an Indy rim. And it's nice. And I don't have to wear gloves with it because it's not Alcantara. And, but it didn't. I was like, nah, because there's so many buttons on that one, and I'd have to reprogram it all. And as you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got to work at 7. So I think that as time continues on in this race, we'll be seeing really some more cars slow down. Matt Malone is driven his way up, though. He is, I want to say, in the top 10 right now. I just saw his car up there, and that's pretty incredible. But we're just rolling. I've kind of driven away from Ryan Truex a little bit. That was a bad set of turns for me, but hopefully we'll grab up into Alfredo's draft. There it is. We got a whole row of cars in front of us causing that draft wake, which is nice. And just kind of focus on hitting our marks as things feel like they're tightening up after just a handful of laps. What are we in here? 8 laps into the race. Car feels a little tight, so it's not as much turn as I would have hoped. But, you know, maybe we'll get... Hey, I'll just adjust the way I'm driving, figure it out. Couple of things that I've looked at and have talked to some people about. We have, we've got some good potential for content in the future after this, also while we're doing this. And it could be pretty cool. So if you're not subscribed, I mean, I never ask for it, but literally, if you're not subscribed to this channel, we're just a very young channel, 18 months into this. We've completed 1 full series. This is another series that we're working on completing. I do live commentary. This is my voice. I'm commentating the race as I'm driving it. I don't have the time to come back to these videos and commentate them. They take an hour to record and pretty much an hour and a half to edit. So, because I actually watched the whole video to make sure that there's no weird noises and stuff. But anyway, just kind of a little bit about me. And I don't, at the end of my videos, I thank everybody, and I do it every single time. I don't cut and paste that thank you from any other videos. I say it genuinely. I mean it genuinely. But I don't ask for people to click the subscribe button. And the reality is that if we're going to do a lot of stuff with this channel, which I have intentions of doing, your support, for those of you who are here, have been here, is so greatly appreciated. And for those of you who are looking to maybe subscribe, it's free, no obligation. Hit that little subscribe button, and it really just do a lot of help for me here. We're looking at a lot more interaction with people. For those of you who are sim racers that want to race, we're looking at some opportunities with maybe some hosted sessions that are like almost set up as a league that we'll track and do some stuff with that, trying to bring in some other really cool people, really great people to become more mainstay on the channel, or when I'm streaming, and those will all end up on the channel as well. So if you can't catch a stream, you're able to view some of the footage from the stream on the channel as well. So really exciting times in the racing world, and I don't know about you all, and I don't know about, you know, all of the people who follow this channel if you're strictly oval racing people or whatever. A lot of people in general, they have a discipline that they prefer. I love NASCAR racing. It's fantastic. I also am really big into road course racing. I have talked about it during the road course races during come on, dude. Sorry. I've talked about the road course racing, how much I like it when I'm doing road courses with the Cup cars or with the NASCAR cars. But getting a car that's made for road course racing is just that much more excellent. So I really want to start doing some of that. And again, the series is not going to suffer ever. That is the priority. This will be extra content that I put out. I know, you know, it's funny. There's a balance. People, you talk about, oh, hey, should you do... Yeah, that's right. We're all clear. That was a nice pass. We worked that one hard. Should you do videos every day? Or should you do 3 videos a week? Or should you... I'm sorry, if I'm making content, I'm putting videos out. That's just how it's going to be. If you can't watch them all, you can't watch them all. You never know. Some people like me, if I had surgery 4 or 5 years ago, and I was laid up, and the greatest thing was people who I wasn't able to watch every episode they put out, I'm in bed, and I'm just watching video after video. I mean, that's what they're there for. They're always there. So for people who, well, I can't keep up or whatever, and don't feel bad. Do what you can for yourself. That's what we produce these videos for. We do it for you, to try to provide you with the entertainment when you have time for it. The videos are not going anywhere. So I'm going to keep producing them. We're going to keep creating different series, different videos. Some things might just be a random video every once in a while. It'll be of a series, but it's not going to be as consistent as this. And it's going to be a lot of fun, folks. I know it is. So stick around. And again, please, if you have not subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button for me, because all the support is really appreciated and helps me grow this channel and build this community. Having said all of that excitingness, we're 17 laps in. We've got 11 left in the tank. We're battling it out with Anthony Alfredo. And it's about... Actually, it's awesome because we're on Legend difficulty and we're battling for the position that we really want to be in. We're able to use this draft. I feel like we can do the turns better, but just not quite enough because he does have more power out. And so that's where the challenge is coming in for us. I will have 2 new drivers. I don't know their actual names for drivers yet, but 2 new people have requested to join the league. We've got this race plus, I think, 2 or 3 more after it. So once this is done and we introduce the new season, they will be introduced as well. Excited to have 2 new subscribers. I'll have to count how many we have. I think we have 18 now, which means we still have a slot for 2 more people if you're interested. You don't do anything in the game specifically. I realize that there's a real miscommunication there. Some people think it's a multiplayer thing and they have to be in racing. That's not the case. I create AI drivers, which in NASCAR Heat 5 it's modded, so it's pretty limited. But I create the AI drivers. I set their numbers low, and then based on how they finish per race, they accrue upgrade points. And then every X amount of races, I post it in our Discord how many points you have and show you where you can put those points. That upgrades your driver, improves your driver, thus your driving or your racing on the track is a lot better and you finish better. So it's pretty fun, it's pretty basic, and I actually have a really great idea after talking with somebody else in the racing community that's definitely got their finger on the pulse of that sort of thing. And we worked out, wow, he messed up that turn. That's awesome. Anyway, I've decided that I'm likely know what I'm going to do next, and that's going to offer a lot more customization, a lot more customization of the drivers as well that I'm going to have in that. So It's going to be similar to what we do here, but it's going to be a lot more hand created. So standings will exist, drivers will exist, paint schemes will exist, all the tracks. We'll set up our own. Ooh, this is going to be bad. I screwed up the turn now. Anyway, we'll set up our own stories or whatever. Things will build up. But the driver customization in that other opportunity, I'm keeping it vague right now, but the driver customization in that other opportunity is so absolutely awesome. I'm looking forward to having variations of each one of the drivers, not only their skills are pretty basic actually. It's their mental states, their aggressiveness, their, you know, where they're at overall. It's pretty awesome. So that is going to be happening. And I guess this was just a precursor to what we're going to do in the future for custom stuff, which is great. I'll always have real drivers in the games that I'm racing. We don't want for people who are not obviously going to come and watch.
Yellow's out, back her down.
Oh, wow. Perfect. We can pit now and not have to do it under green. For people who come to watch the real drivers and aren't here to watch the AI drivers, looks like Ryan Ellis might have brought out the caution, dropping 13 spots there.
Almost ready now. Green, green, green.
We got a nice jump here. Ooh, missed my shift because I wasn't paying attention.
Stay low, stay low.
I was watching Sammy Smith. We're in the draft. Ooh, hold it. Big pull, big
Careful,
pull.
still there.
Hold it. Nice. So anyway, a lot to say. We've got so much up and coming, and I'm very excited about it.
Clear all around.
Very excited about it. So I'll post in the Discord when I'm streaming on Twitch. Come out if you can. If you can't, that's fine too. Come out if you want, I should say. I'll stream some regular races. I'm going to do some official stuff, some time trials to get my numbers back up. Indy was the first race I had of any sort that was in an official capacity in, I think, 6 or 7 years. So that's going to be a little bit before I'm able to... Hold on. Wow, Malone up in 4th or 3rd right now. Incredible run for that team. So anyway, just letting you guys know that that is something else that's going to be available, and you can come out and just chitty chat, or you can get into the races. I mean, it's on iRacing, so if you have iRacing, you do iRacing, and you see where I'm going to be running, try to get in the races, the lobbies with me. That's a lot of fun. I'd be more than happy when I am doing my streaming to be racing with you guys and chatting and learning. I mean, I have never once claimed to be great at these games, and the best that I can do is learn. I challenge myself, you know, legend difficulty, things like that, but you get on a real track with equal equipment. Oops, sorry, Brendan. You get on a real track with equal equipment, and it's a whole different beast. And you also get on a track where they don't just follow a perfect line every time and rarely make mistakes, just like at Indy. I really feel like it was a 50-50 thing going on there where I made a mistake because I shouldn't have brought the car down onto my line with a car that had a decent run. That was my part of the mistake, but then his part of the mistake was he clearly saw. All I did was come off the gas, and he clearly, I was in front of him. You know, it was my line to do. He could have, and we were 12 laps in. Don't put all your effort into passing somebody 12 laps in when I'm doing like 5 miles an hour slower than you or so, and you run through me. So anyway, maybe still not healed from that, but all I know is that over time I look forward to learning more and getting better at that overall.
Still there.
Where are we at with laps total? 22 in the tank, 32 in the race. So this one's going to take us to halfway point. That's nice. I'd like to start settling it in. I feel like I'm super tight all of a sudden every time I go into the turns. We're doing like 3-4 miles an hour slower, and we're on fresh stuff, aren't I?
Stay on the bottom here.
No, I'm not fresh. Am I really burning my stuff this bad, or?
Still there.
Yeah, I am, because that's crazy. All right. Why don't I go ahead and focus for a while? We're going to run a speed up right now, and we'll be back when we're pitting the next time, which should be at the midway point of the race. We're going to go ahead and bring the car in this time around. I don't know how close we were to being lapped there. We're in 4th place still. Some cars must, I mean, Josh Berry's in the lead. I don't know how many cars did not pit yet, but we'll find out if they're, yeah, they're going under pit road right now. All right. Pull off right here.
Fuel's got to be low, driver. Let's pit this lap.
Nope,
You're going too fast.
nope. Jeez. Wow. Fishtailed that whole way in. That was insane. Of course, that comes out. This isn't good.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight.
They got me in a bad view. We're going to run it like this for a minute. I don't really have much of a choice. We're in 1st place. Because we didn't have to pit, because we pit right as the caution came out, or we were already on pit road when the caution came out. Oh, it worked, but then it didn't. There we go. Don't worry, you guys are going to get plenty of interior shots when I think that was Alfredo. That might have been Michael Chavez, though. Plenty of interior shots of the car when I do the iRacing stuff, so have no fear there. We're about to get past. I mean, we have no business being up here. I don't know how much Custer does either, though.
Careful, still there.
Battling it out with him side by side down the backstretch. Josh Berry has led this race for a while. He is in 2nd place now after that pass on me on the inside. We've got a bit of a gap between the cars behind us and us, so that's good. 42 left in this one. 2nd caution to come out. 1st one came out right before we had to go onto pit road. 2nd one comes out while we're on pit road. We've got, wrong button, 24 in the tank. So we'll have just one more stop after this. That'll be the final stop of the race if we're within, I think, 25 or 26 laps at the end when that occurs. I'm not. I think Kenseth and Mayer and them, they're all going to catch us. We were battling hard to be in 16th, 17th place. I picked the perfect time to speed up. There was not much going on. We were able to catch Truex. We were get on his side but not pass him.
You got room. You're clear there.
Same thing with Alfredo at the time, so I'm not quite sure, but
Careful, still there.
see if I can hang out in Kenseth draft for a while, help to pull us away from what's going on behind us. I don't think so. There comes Mayer and Brandon Jones. So if we drop back around, 13th or 14th and maintain that, that'd be amazing. We don't actually need anything right now. We already got our goal accomplished for our incentive. I'm doing it more for the sake of, can we go for another incentive goal at the end of the season of 2 top 15s or 3 or whatever? If we have a hard time here at Kansas, which we shouldn't, then we're gonna have a real hard time on our short track stuff, which we only have one short track car. So okay, so who is out? Michael Chavez. That's very unfortunate for that team, but he's been out for a while. All right, so we're staying out, obviously. We'll give it another go.
We're going green. Ready? Green flag, green flag.
Yes. Ready. 36 left in the race.
Stay high up here.
21 left in the tank. Ooh. I didn't expect him to slow down like that. We get around the inside of Kenseth, pulling ourselves back up to 2nd place. Trying to grab Josh Berry's draft and pull us up there, but that's not going to work because he gets to the outside and he's going to start pulling Custer. Ryan Ellis has made his way up after having some problems earlier on in the race, dropping back 13 places. So good for that team being able to get up there. Alpha Prime on the car. And I'm not trying to block anyone off here. I'm just not trying to get run over by anybody either. Oh, there we go. That's not great.
Inside. All right. right, clear
Got a
low.
little loose there. Had some contact with Ellis, which sent us up the hill. Didn't bother him at all, so I guess good, because I don't want
Hold your
any
line,
bad
got
blood
one
with me
inside.
and any other drivers, of course. Again, as I said,
Still there.
very recently, we're absolutely not supposed to be up here, and you're going to see that as the run continues on and we continue to drop back. But hey, this is what legend difficulty does to you. We're here to battle mid-pack. 90 overall car. 95 will get us up into the, top third or top 25% of the group. 100 overall car, I feel like it's all about our own skill at that point and our ability to get to the front and stay there.
Hold your line, stay high.
When we hit 100, all of the AI or the real quote-unquote drivers will also have maxed out stats. So that's going to be a thing. And then eventually, of course, all of our subscriber drivers through upgrades will be maxed out as well. I feel like next year we will be trying to get to the playoffs, but I think we have probably 3 total more Xfinity seasons. In that time, we're also going to start our Cup team. So we'll be struggling with the Cup Series while we're starting to dominate in the Xfinity Series, which is fun. It'll be cool. Well, we're doing all right, maintaining 6th, thankfully, because of the draft here, but I'm just not quite sure what happened. Brandon Jones. Oh, that wasn't me driving down on him. That was me still turning the car too much at the end of the turn, and the tires grabbed and pulled me down. Thankfully, this isn't iRacing where the driver would just keep driving and destroy me like happened in the Indy 500. No problems in my brain with that. I'm fine. I'm just saying it happened.
Inside.
Ray Galding coming up the inside. We're going to battle it hard with him as we get a really, really good run through 1 and 2 that time. And we are actually tight in Mayor's draft. Going to jump to the inside.
Careful.
Ooh, that was not good. We just got tight again. Super tight.
Inside.
I don't think dirty air is a thing in this game. Look for that, and oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Clear low, clear low.
That's going to bring out a caution.
Car on the outside now.
That was dumb. We're going to pit. Number of cars didn't pit, but they will have to pit.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Ready. Hold your line, got 1 inside.
So we're back here in 20th. However, most of the cars up front right now are cars that were in the back of the pack, so this is going to really make it interesting to drive through. Looking forward to seeing what can happen. Junior there. Alfredo still on the track. We knew that after I saw that Chavez was the one that was out of the race.
Stay high up here.
Hanging out with Brandon Jones, trying to get around. Looks like Ryan Ellis as well is up there.
Still there. Clear all around. Clear low there.
There we go. About to be back up in 15th. There it is. 14th. Being able to stick up here with this group with fresh stuff. Actually, we got 26 left in the race.
You got room. You're
We've
clear
got
there. Hold your line, got 1 inside.
25 left in the car. So are we going to be able to save a lap of fuel?
Careful. Still there.
By the end, I think we can.
Careful. Still there. Still there.
Is that Brandon Jones? Oh, wrong button. Oh, yeah, I forgot I...
Still there.
Yeah, it's fine. Oops. Little contact with Daniel Hemrick. I wanted to... Oh, no, we just don't have it. I was going to say I wanted to try to get under him, but he carried so much speed through that turn, we just had to ride it out and see what happened. Here's the other thing. Like, these cars that we were in front of that are... All those other cars are gone now. Like... all the cars that... All the subscriber... Well, Matt Malone's still up there, but... All the other subscriber drivers are pretty much dropped back. They were on 20-lap-old tires. They're going to have to pit. 15-lap-old tires, something like that. They will have to pit. Looks like Ryan Truex has damage on his hood.
Stay high up there.
Big damage front end and hood. Well, we're going to hit the wall because I'm an idiot. No big deal.
Carlo now. All right.
Right in front of Jeffrey Earnhardt. We got a spinner in front of us. We're going to call it down to try. I knew that was going to come out. We're going to come up and smash, and we have to pit. It's not going to matter. We come out in 26th place.
Coming to the green.
We had damage because of the caution, even though, whatever.
Got a car coming inside now.
Car shouldn't have turned up. Ours.
Got a car low now.
Who was me? I just would have rolled through the infield. Wow. What?
Hold your line, got one
We just got jacked by Tommy Joe Martins.
You're all clear up top.
We got that slow start from having contact under caution, which is the dumbest thing ever, but it's okay. It's not going to affect us anymore. We're up to speed now. What?
Stay on the bottom here.
Seriously, why was the... I mean, I'm not sitting here riding with my foot on the pedal. I'm not in the most racer position. I'm sitting in an office chair almost straight up and down. So I got my other foot resting.
One down low now.
Now I wish I had my foot on the brake pedal. That was nuts. On a track like this, not really something you have to worry about, but now I do. And now I have my foot near it.
Stay high up there.
You know, it's funny. Other games I would have. You just get relaxed a little bit here. We've got plenty of gas in the tank, under 20 to go. So now the big deal is us trying to get through the pack as much as possible to get up into a 15th place position if we can.
All right, you're clear there.
Greg Galding trying to work his way back up after our incident as well. Big apologies to that crew. Okay, 17 left in the race. So unless we get damage, even if a caution comes out, there's no way we're pitting again. I shouldn't say that. I guess if we're near the back of the cars that are on the lead lap, we go in for tires. Any kind of advantage there would be helpful.
Still there? Careful. Still there. Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there. Got one peeking inside.
Well, that went poorly. Oh no, we ended up picking up some good speed there, never mind.
Stay high, stay high.
Felt like we were about to lose big off, but
You're all around there.
we got on it and we were able to hold it in the turn. My whole goal is to catch and pass Jeffrey Earnhardt right now, and we're actually passing other cars because he's getting around them. I got Max Cost up there in 18th. That's a worry car with him being the rival that we have.
Hold your line, stay high.
We need to get a really good run off or he's going to run us right up into the wall. Nope. Wall. Bite me there? No.
Still there inside.
I really need to go 3 wide with Brennan Poole and Greg Galding to get around, and we didn't. We didn't clear it. Dang it. Come on, Brendan, I'm going to just tap you to get you up. I can't be screwing with that. Okay, there we go. Brendan Poole slows down. We'll take it. Although Max Cost isn't going anywhere. Daniel Hemrick slows down. All right. He's on side of us. I just saw him pop up in my rear view.
All right, you're clear.
There we go. One position out of 15th, which is awesome. We're putting in good work. Unfortunately, the car we have to pass is a car we spun out earlier in the race, Greg Galding. So we had been able to catch and maintain with Ryan Truex. So also, if he gets around Truex, we have an opportunity. I see Alfredo, who we were able to race against pretty well earlier in the race as well. He's up there. So I don't know if we have the ability. We'll keep an eye on the relative, and hopefully we'll be able to catch him. Just like I thought was going to happen, Galding is going to get around Truex. Are we going to get a good run and start to tick off some of these tenths of seconds that they are in front of us? And now it looks like Brennan Poole and Daniel Hemrick have recovered from their slowing down part, and they're catching to pass us as well. So that's not great for us. Did I burn up my tires? Not really. They're reasonable. We caught well, we did a good job there, I guess. We caught Truex a little bit. Just try our best to put down solid laps. Hit your marks, as they say. And try to catch Truex with keeping Brennan Poole behind us. He's got really solid equipment.
Coming inside now. All right, clear low.
Damn, we touched him a little bit. That tightened us up a lot. He's gonna get around us.
Looking inside now.
Maybe I can use his draft to get around Truex, depending on how much he flies around us here. If we're able to maintain with him through this corner, we might have a shot. Oh, we are. Come on. Stick right with him and see if we can catch up to Truex. And I think that's Brandon Jones in front of Truex, maybe. I'm not sure. Because Gaulding is gone. Why are we getting so much tighter in 1 and 2 now? Tony, because your stuff is wasted. Oh, yeah, that's true. But we are gaining on Truex a little bit. So that's important. I just can't lose Gaulding here. That's important as well. Not Gaulding, Brandon Poole. There it is, another 10th. So we are. But how do we, once we catch, are we going to just use Brandon Poole, hopefully, to pull us around? I don't know. 9 to go. It's all about to be told, folks. I also can't lose Brendan Poole here. This is important. There we go. Come on. We've gained 3 tenths. Oh, lost a tenth there, but had gained 3 tenths on Truex, so we're getting there. The push is working. We just don't have a lot of laps to see if we're going to actually catch up. There we go. Big run, little contact, that's good. Settle the car in, get back on it. In the draft, we've got a kind of a 3-car draft right now. That's going to speed us all up, really. It also helps me drafting because there's less of a weight coming off the back of Poole because he's sucked up to Truex now. Right. That actually worked. I can't believe that we stuck with that. Poole trying to get on the inside, wants to take the position from Truex. Is he going to make the move right now? Well, looks like he got to his fender, so Truex is going to stay a little bit higher, and we couldn't stay with Poole. So all that work, well, we helped Brendan Poole get a position, and we lost time and position, so that's amazing. See if we can get it back in 1 and 2. Drive up to him at all, hang on to it. I know we're pushing it really hard here with not great tires, but we did. We got back up to Truex now. Can I jump to the inside? No, he went down quick. Damn. He went down so quick I couldn't jump down inside of him, so I went to think about going to the top side, but we just don't have the tires to get on the gas early enough to do that. And now Brendan Poole is getting onto...
5 to go, driver.
Is that Haley, I think? Yeah, Justin Haley. We have gotten around Truex. Can we get into the draft of Haley and get into that top 15 here on Legend difficulty at Kansas? I'm not ignoring that Truex is there, but I am going to, ignore him mostly as long as we catch this draft, and we do. Perfect. 4 to go. Can we get that 15th place finish is the question on everybody's minds. We got a nice run here to the inside of Haley. He's going to get us as we come off, and we're going to get sucked right into him, try to get a really good run. And then we're going to keep it a little high here.
Stay high.
He's able to get on it earlier. But we might get a better run off than him and do something going into 1 and 2. I don't know. 3 laps to go here. What an exciting last part of the race it's been. So we're going to have contact with Haley. Push him up. Not a bad thing for him, as that's going to help him catch Brendan Poole's draft. That may be detrimental to us in our ability to pass him.
Still there?
Oh, we're not giving up, though. We had a really nice run there. Got right down to the line. Staying inside of Haley's trap. Little bump actually helped him a lot, though. Pushed him up, and now we're in a bad spot. I thought we were going to get there, but we just barely tapped him. It seemed to be like the best thing that could have happened for him.
Stay on the bottom.
Oh, let me get... Oh, I tapped him again. Same spot. Made him wiggle, but it seems to give him a bunch more speed. Ah! All right. We're going to have 6 sets of turns, or 6 turns to go as we enter 3. And we didn't do well in 3 and 4. Shoot. That went really poorly. All right, we'll focus here. I can't do anything. I can't go to the outside. I don't have the power. I can't. I'm going to try to go to the inside. We're going to try to get him down on the apron. And we're not going to get there.
Your owner and sponsors will be thrilled with this top 20.
I knew the track there, so I just turned my camera to the right because you can look left and right to see if we're going to get him. 16th place, a 101 speed rating, not the best in the world, but with a 90 overall car, we really put up a good battle today, and I feel good about that. Top 5 in the race, Ellis wins it. Kenseth, Berry, Allgaier, and Hill. So Ellis, who dropped back 13 spots early in the race after an incident, does come back to be victorious. Top subscriber driver Matt Malone gets into the top 10. And we're in 16th place. Cost 22nd, Bethel 24th, Perez 25th, Norton 26th, Nobrick 27th, Graham 28th, Schildhaus 29th, Carpenter 30th, Kane 31st, Tyber Geen 32nd, Bryce Egan 33rd, Smith 34th, Oliveira 35th, and DNFing, along with Michael Chavez, who DNF'd in 78 laps down. Fastest lap of the race went to Matt Kenseth. Most laps led went to Matt Kenseth. On the move, Sheldon Creed started 35th, finished top 10. And tough break goes to Daniel Hemrick, started 2nd, finished 21st. Well, we're not really in the pit. We'll fight. We'll try for 2 top 15s. This is not the best idea, but we'll try for it again. Our next race is going to be at Texas Speedway, so we'll be using the draft there. Hopefully it'll go well, as it's a pretty decent purse for a long race. That's 100 laps for us. We just had a 100-lap race at a 1.5 miles or so. Should be a good race. That one will come up tomorrow or the next day. But folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.